Hey y'all, today I'm going to make a corned beef brisket. This is something that's normally made at St. Patrick's Day, and I really love the flavor of it. It's pretty intense, and you know I like strong flavors. So I'm going to start out by cooking the brisket for a while, and then I'm going to add the vegetables because this is going to cook about 8 hours to make sure that it's good and tender. And if the vegetables cook that long, they would be pretty overcooked. So I love how the flavor of the meat goes into the vegetables. It's just a really delicious meal, I think. And Randy's birthday is on St. Patrick's Day, but he does not like corned beef brisket, so I'll fix him something else today. And it's another reason why I didn't necessarily make it on St. Patrick's Day is because he doesn't really care for it. So anyway, I'll just show you real quick. This is probably one of the simplest things that you could make. So I'm going to do it in the crock pot. And I have my liner in the crock pot. I have a 4 pound 18, it wouldn't be ounce, 4.18, whatever. That's what I have right here. A little over 4 pounds. And the seasoning packet is in it right there. So let's get this into the crock pot. And then open up your little seasoning packet and just pour that in. I'm going to rinse my fingers off. And this will make a lot of its own broth, but because I'm going to have all the vegetables, I'm going to put, for now, water up just about to the top. That's good. And I'm going to cover it. I'm going to cook it on high for 4 hours, and I'm going to see how tender it has gotten by then, and that will tell me how much longer I need to cook it and if I need to cook it on high or low. So this is the first part. I'll be back in a little while and we will continue on. I'm going to start adding the vegetables now to the corned beef brisket. So here are the potatoes. Here is the celery and the carrots. Everything is kind of cut up big. Here is the onion, cut in pretty big pieces. And here is the cabbage. You just want to kind of lay it around still in the big, thick chunks that you cut it. And this will cook down, so if it's just a little full right now, just remember it will cook down. And I am going to fill the crock pot full with water. It needs just a little bit more. Okay. Now put your lid on it and turn it on high and let it cook some more. I found out when I went to check on this earlier that Randy had unplugged it, so I lost probably 3 hours, so it's going to be ready 3 hours later than it would have been. So I'll be back when it's done. Hey y'all, the corned beef brisket has finished cooking, but it didn't end up like it started. And I started in a crock pot that I totally overloaded, and it just was not cooking like it should have. So I moved it into this pot. I don't know if you can see. Well, it's a roaster. It's like a turkey roaster, and it's pretty big. So I went ahead and baked it in the oven about half the time, and it did just fine. So that is my lesson about overloading a crock pot, and along with the crock pot being unplugged that I didn't know about for about 3 hours. That was my lesson, that this did not need to be cooked in the crock pot. So it looks real good, it smells real good, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like served up on the plate. And I have a hard time getting it where you can see it. The meat, as you could just see, just falls apart. And here's just cabbage, potatoes, carrots, everything that's in it. And so this is my I completely forgot what this is. Corned beef roast. I've forgotten what it is. So anyway, I'm going to set this down. And I'm sorry I'm so forgetful, but anyway, this is what a lot of people serve on St. Patrick's Day. So I appreciate y'all watching so much. I wish you were here to share this with us. I hope you have a wonderful day, and take care, be safe, be kind, and I love you all. Bye-bye.